Hello there. A change of weather fortunes to come across Europe over the next few days with cold air sweeping down with a northwesterly feed. You can start to see it quite clearly on the satellite picture. We've also got a storm system that's moving its way through the Mediterranean and affecting the Balkans and also pushing its way towards Greece and Turkey. So this is the story then on Monday. Significant snow to come across the Alps as that northwesterly feed brings a lot of cloud and a lot of moisture with it. We've got some snow across the high ground through the Balkans, stretching down into mainland Greece. That will gradually drift its way eastwards. Improving story into Italy, France and Spain and Portugal, but it will get a little bit cooler than it has been of late. Certainly more cloud through France, those temperatures starting to fall away. Same too for the Low Countries and over into Germany. We have got a relatively mild story in comparison to of late across Scandinavia, but it will get cooler still over the next few days. So the story into Tuesday shows little in the way of change. There's going to be a lot of cloud, northerly wind brings those temperatures down, and there will be further snow to come across the Alps as well. The Mediterranean is fine and settled, but if we take a look at the city forecast, you can see how those temperatures are falling away. Madrid going from 18 to 7 by the start of the weekend. And then further east, well, again, it's a cooler story across Berlin with those temperatures easing away. The same too in Moscow. Hello there. We've got a severe storm moving its way across the Rockies and through the Central Plains, and that is going to bring some heavy rain and also some significant snow. You can see it developing on the satellite picture here, this base clef swirl of cloud, and that could bring the potential for some flash flooding as we see some torrential thundery downpours on the leading edge of that, and certainly some significant snow across the Rockies. Quieter through the eastern seaboard. Over the west, well, we've got another front that's pushing in from the Pacific Northwest. Let's take a look at that in a little more detail. On the leading edge of that, we will have some snow as it moves its way through British Columbia. Rain close to the coast there. Then we'll see some rain into Oregon, perhaps clouding over a little, but perhaps into Sunday and Monday, not getting into northern California. So that's going to be the story. The city forecasts show that San Francisco should stay dry and sunny, whereas the rain will ease away from Seattle on Sunday. So Monday and Tuesday looks fine and dry. Let's take a look at that eastern seaboard. Still a northwesterly flow. So despite some dry, settled weather with some sunshine around, it's on the cool side. There'll be a few scattered showers into parts of Tennessee and Georgia. There's that weather front behind me, the brighter colours denoting the intensity of the rainfall. But as you can see, across that eastern seaboard, it stays relatively quiet. Not particularly warm, but plenty of sunshine to compensate. Hello there. Forecasts for Mexico, Central America and the Caribbean all coming up shortly. But first of all, let's start off in South America. Satellite picture is picking up the shower cloud, as you can see quite clearly across the Amazon basin. Also some shower cloud, though, across parts of Chile and into Argentina. And this is where it's been quite dry just recently. So that is a change to the story. Now, the heaviest of the rain further north, obviously, close to Venezuela and into Colombia and northern parts of Peru. We've got some showers and some of them quite heavy into western Brazil, but through southern Brazil it's largely fine and quiet. The same too for Uruguay. So an improving story here as those showers ease away and some warmth returns. But the showers across northern and central Argentina along with Chile will continue to be a feature, and there's a weather front down to the far south bringing some wetter and increasingly windy weather. So this is the story over the next few days then. Dry and settled in Rio, more rain to come into Buenos Aires from Tuesday onwards. Now for Mexico and Central America, quite a quiet story here as well. Any showers will be fairly isolated. Generally, it's going to be dry, settled with temperatures into the 30s. Similar story for the Caribbean, as you'd expect really at this time of year. So showers will be fleeting, easing away, sunshine coming through and temperatures likely to peak into the 30s. So there's little in the way of change across the city forecast, as you can see. Enjoy. Hello there. We've seen some extreme heat across the United Arab Emirates and Oman in recent days. That heat is easing away, and I'll have more on that in just a moment. Let's take a look at Africa though. And if we start off with the satellite picture, you can see a weather front that is moving its way through South Africa. Now, we had some extreme heat here. So as that front moves through, it's a cold front, it's introducing something a little bit cooler over the next few days. We've got some sharper showers across parts of Madagascar and northern Mozambique. To the north of that, it's largely fine and quite a good deal of dry weather in the forecast. So you can see that cooler air moving through Cape Town. It doesn't last very long though. Temperatures will build again through the middle part of the week. Some showers into Johannesburg from Thursday onwards. The risk of some showers returning to Casablanca, but not until Friday. Dry and settled until then. So through the Middle East, as I say, we have seen some extreme heat. To the north of that, we've got some showers moving out of Turkey over towards parts of Georgia. A little more cloud into northern Iraq, but generally speaking, it's a fine, settled story for many. Now, United Arab Emirates down into Oman, those temperatures will ease away over the next couple of days, but then build again as we get towards the end of the week, but not the extreme heat that we've seen with 40 degrees. So, as you can see quite clearly into Muscat, temperatures back up into the mid-30s by Thursday or Friday. Hello there. Quiet but cold in Central Asia over the last few days. Quiet but warm across South Asia, and there's very little in the way of cloud around, as you can see quite clearly from the satellite picture. So a good deal of dry weather will continue. Those temperatures up into the high 30s. Risk always of a shower perhaps into Sri Lanka, and a few sharper showers running along the Himalayas as well. Now obviously some of these will fall as snow, but generally speaking it stays fine and quiet with temperatures peaking into the mid to high 30s. Let's move to Central Asia now, where it's all been about the cold just recently, bitter cold air, but there are signs that something a little less cold will arrive. But still, Kazakhstan struggling to climb above -9 as a daytime maximum. There will be some snow showers as well close to the Afghanistan-Pakistan border and then running into the Himalayas. Then back into South Asia, a lot of dry weather across India, few scattered showers into Sri Lanka, and they could be an issue over the next few days, slowly easing away. Further north, well, yes, again, dry, settled and sunny, temperatures into the mid-30s. So our city forecast shows little in the way of change. Still the risk of some showers, some of them heavy and thundery across Sri Lanka, elsewhere dry and sunny. And it does look as though the temperatures will climb above freezing in Kazakhstan by the end of this week. Hello there. Temperatures across China and Mongolia have been way above the average just recently. There are signs that things will start to change over the next few days, but it's still going to be quite a slow process. There's a good deal of dry weather to be found, as you can see quite clearly, with a large area of high pressure dominating, but there is a weather front that's gradually driving its way steadily southwards, and that will bring some rain with it. So it'll move towards Shanghai on Monday and into the Korean Peninsula. Ahead of it, still 20 degrees in Tokyo, mid-teens still into Beijing. Now, south of that, we've got some heavier showers across the Philippines, largely fine and dry into Vietnam and northern Thailand. A few isolated showers through Malaysia and Indonesia, but not as heavy or as widespread as they have been. So temperatures will gradually start to ease in Tokyo, but you can see it takes most of the week before it does so. Still a lot of sunshine to be found. Now across to Australia, high pressure dominating across much of Australia. Showers across the Northern Territories with a very slow moving weather front that's grinding to the halt across the Queensland coast, keeping things pretty unsettled. And the tail end of that weather front is moving through the South Island of New Zealand as well, and that's going to bring some rain as well. So if we take a look at the city forecast, you can see that this translates quite clearly into a pretty unsettled week of weather across Sydney, with showers or longer spells of rain at times. The showers ease in Wellington.